baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab here, number 13.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
All right, ready to go here. And now the rookie second baseman, Marte.
The second baseman, number 4.
And here it comes. That misses, and this one is off and running.
1-0.
The 1-0. Right side. Whips it to first. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
One down, base is empty. Now 1-1.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one, he does.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Slider clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Gathers and throws to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third. The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Cordero. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And today on the hill, Merrill Kelly. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, electric stuff and just great fastball, able to move it around the zone, has that late life to it. It's not uncommon at all to see him get up into double-digit strikeouts in a ball game. And I think the one thing about it is getting quicker strikeouts rather than lengthy at-bats. That'll allow him to pitch deep into the ball game and maybe throw a complete game.
And first offering is fouled off. And a good eye there.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence and it's a multi-run home run.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here. So not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the...
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
The wind of the pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
That is it. The right fielder, number 28.
Number 28 stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
0-1.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. Nasty forkball for strike 3.
That is it.
Here's the left fielder, number 12.
Number 12.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
No score here in the second. Next pitch is inside. And the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
And a ball evens the count. Here's the 2-2. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond. Third out, and that ends the frame. Diamondbacks down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker.
The right fielder, Larry Walker.
Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Next offering is in the dirt. The punch out there, and now one away.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Darren Fletcher digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and he just misses. Called strike right there.
1-1.
Here's a 1-2. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses. 3-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So up next, Will Cordero. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. To short, could be 2. Tosses to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, number 3. First offering misses the mark. Kelly, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
This one in the dirt. Over to first, and that is the inning. So one left for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And now the DH, number 3.
The designated hitter, number 3.
And a pitch. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Next to hit for Arizona, Emmanuel Rivera. Foul ball there. Rivera in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Number 2 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Top of the third, no score. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that's outside. Now a pop-up on the infield. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Nothing doing for Arizona. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Sean Berry. And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And delivers outside. That's in for a strike. And a pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Yeah, he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Rondell White stands in here, takes ball 1 low. White, 22 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Number 9.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Grissom.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. Inning over. And the Nationals gone in order. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Marte. The pitch. That's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And the next pitch is way outside. Laced down the line, base hit right field.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Carroll grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. Next offering misses. Ball one.
With two strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And now it's even up.
That's a really good take.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on the way. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. That's inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Christian Walker. First time up, he grounded to third. And there's a ball. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
That clips the corner. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. And the 2-2. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Number 28 waiting to hit for the D-backs. Here comes a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, number 28.
Stepping in, number 28. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Oh, 2 now. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. Just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nasty fork ball for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 4th, up now for Washington, Cliff Floyd.
The first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
Kelly back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Left-hand batter waits. Ripped on the ground to second. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Next to hit for the Nats, number 18. Grounded out his first time. There's the strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The Nationals hitless so far in the game. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Rivera racing over to make the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And now up for Washington, Larry Walker. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still no score. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, number 12.
Number 12.
The wind and the pitch. And a strike.
You know, these D-backs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Number 3.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Number 3. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. That misses off the outside edge. Next pitch in the dirt. And a count 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
This one popped up right side. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Emmanuel Rivera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, number 2.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So man aboard, number 2 now at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. And he deals. Misses outside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And there's ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Marte digs in now. 1 for 2. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch just misses. And the count 1-2. And now 2-2. That one ripped. Base hit down the line. Rivera rounds third, headed for the plate. One runs in, and that's a 2-out double. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Nationals 0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Darren Fletcher. The right-hander back to work. And ball 1. The 1-1. In the air, right field. Number 28 drifts towards it. Balls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Will Cordero. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In there for strike 1. The Nats yet to pick up a hit here. And it's 1-1. Righty delivers.
Ball, that's out.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One gone, runner at first. Now, number 3. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. There's a strike. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball left side.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Another 1-2. It's softly on the ground left side. Can't glove it cleanly. Two on, one out. Sean Berry digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. One out. Runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Grounder might be two. Feed to second, that's one, and that's two.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Carroll.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Carroll, 22 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. And that one sliced foul.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner guys to help him out in the gaps.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Carroll checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
The catcher, number 14.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Good eye right there. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. Walker measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. They say you win.
Ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grissom under it. Makes the catch, inning over. And the Diamondbacks down in order. But they're on top, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the DH for Washington. Rondell White. Kelly back to work. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Dives, but it's foul. And fouled off. The 0-2. Next offering is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the righty deals. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Got him. One away, bottom of the 6th. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Grissom. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Next offering is fouled back.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Cliff Floyd will hit next. Good eye right there. Righty to the plate. And that one upstairs. And there's a ball. Number 18 up next. Here's a 3-0. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So digging in, number 18. Kelly with a move to first. And he's back safely. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
And the 1-0. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. And there's the strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The pitch. And now the count is even.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that's downstairs and outside. Larry Walker in the on-deck circle for the Nats. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Larry Walker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Walker steps on the bag. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So the Nats leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Top of inning number 7. And now here is number 28.
Number 28.
The wide to kick the pitch. They say it went.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Ground ball left side. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
So up next, number 12. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. Grips one to right, and it stays fair. Cut off, now a throw home, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Number 13 done for the night, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Tim Scott on to pitch here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Number 3 stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. That one missed. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Got him. And that's the first out.
No, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Emmanuel Rivera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one's in there, 0-1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jeff Shaw, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 34 getting loose as well. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Got him. That's his second strikeout. Next up for the Diamondbacks, number 2.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now a long throw home. Run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now here is Marte. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw. Save.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Walker makes a nice running catch. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to him. Darren Fletcher. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Will Cordero digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Kicks and deals.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. Now 3-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Carroll makes the grab for the second out.
Now that's number 3.
Number 3 getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 38, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Number 35, a left-hander, also throwing. The 0-1. Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeff Shaw.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The center fielder, number 7.
The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And takes low for ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Gabriel.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. The 0-1. And ball 1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Dennis Boucher looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. And a 1-1. Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. There's a strike. The pitch.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Knocks it down.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Now it's the right fielder, number 28. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Sean Berry. The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Oh, he dropped it. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Rondell White.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And that's in there for strike one. And it's even up. And a pitch. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 1-2. In the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Grissom. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and that is the inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, number 12.
The left fielder, number 12.
And he deals. And misses inside. Shaw, in his 4th year, he features a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Out to short. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th. Now up next for Arizona, number 3. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third base.
So 2 down now, and here is Emmanuel Rivera. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Last chance for the home team. Up now for Washington, Cliff Floyd.
Cliff Floyd.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Popped up. Walker settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 18.
Number 18 digging in for the Nationals. First offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball. That one lifted to left. Number 12 sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Slapped foul. That's outside. One ball, one strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.